Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Sparkless Bot, Netflix. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like what you see, or even if you don't, please feel free to leave a comment below. Just remember to be constructive in your criticism so that I can improve things. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more reviews. Don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified when my new content arrives. And with all that said, let's get into it. And of course, first off, we will take a look at the packaging because it is what we do here. And by we, I mean me. And as you can see, it is the nice white, stark looking Netflix packaging. 8 Plus, Hasbro, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Transformers, Generations, Takaratomi, Netflix, Decepticon, Sparkless Bot. Excuse me. On this side, we have Netflix and a nice picture of the Sparkless Bot. And he's Decepticon. Over on the other side, we have the nice Kingdom artwork along with Netflix, and it is in the Netflix colors, not the standard colors. Authentic. And Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. On the top, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, a giant Autobot logo. On the bottom, small print, fine print, foreign print, symbol print, authentic, barcode, and recycled stuff. But what stuff was recycled? And on the back of the packaging, Decepticon Sparkless Bot, Transforms More Than Meets the Eye. The nice product shot transforms in 15 steps. Some more small print, some extra small print, Hasbro, whatever that is, and don't stick things in your oral orifice that don't belong there. Very important. And that does it for the outside of the packaging. As far as what is on the inside, let's see if I can get this thing open. Where did I open it at? I opened this one at the top. You have your insert in there, your instructions, and this very important piece of paper. Now, as far as the instructions go, nicely illustrated, and looks like other Netflix instructions. All right, that does it for the packaging. Let's move on. And now let's take a look at the alt mode. If you collected any of Siege, you are probably familiar with this mold. It is the Barricade, exactly the Barricade, but also who used this mold was Prowl, Smokescreen, and Blue Streak. Their Cybertronian version. And he has two guns that clip together. We'll cover that later. And the light bar, because he is a Poo Patrol. He patrols the sewers of Cybertron. All joking aside, I do think this is a nice deco on this guy. He looks like he has been hanging out there in the sea of rust of stuff and stuff. So I think they did an excellent job on this deco. And as far as anything else, he rolls. Because he's a car. And that does it for vehicle mode. Next up, we will take a look at vehicle mode comparisons. And now the vehicle mode comparisons, and with me as always is my co-host, Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee. Leader Class Dead Optimus Prime, or Alternate Universe Optimus Prime, as he is officially listed. His wave mate, the Quintesson Decius Army Drone. Oh, and I didn't give the side view with Prime, did I? Well, there we go. Crisis averted. And now, here he is with Siege Prowl. Siege Blue Streak. And Siege Barricade. I unfortunately did not pick up the smoke screen. And that does it for the comparisons. And now comes the comedy portion of our production, where I try to transform this guy. First of all, we're going to take that off, and we'll leave it like that for right now. And let's see, where do we start? Of course, we start with the doors. And when you're transforming them, the doors has pegs here and here, which go into holes here and there. Maybe you can see it better now. Right there. And it's kind of work the back end away from the front end. Flip that out. And then straighten the legs up. And of course, pull his heel spurs out. So he's wearing his high heels. What? Take his arms and pull them straight out. And move them off to the side. Kind of wiggle this double hinge doohickey up a little bit so you can get your fingers in here to work. Flip this part out. Flip this part in. And now work that piece, this hinge, back down, and this piece of the hood will go right in this hole here. And close the hood section down over his head. And don't tell me I've got this wrong as many times as I'll transform this guy. Yeah, put it in there at an angle. There we go. And then you will see there's a tab right here, and it goes right here where the mushroom pig is for the waist. And that holds it in. Then spin him around. Turn his arms so the tires are in the back. And then lower his arms down. Alrighty, that was not too painful. Oh yeah, make sure you separate his feet. That was not too painful. I hope you still got some laughs out of it though, people. And there he is transformed. And now let's take a look at his robot mode. First of all, we'll start with his accessory. It's nothing new. It does make one twin-barreled blaster like this. Or you can separate it. Peg and tab and slot on both of them, and they just fit together. And now you have the shoulder mounted weapons. We'll put those on in just a minute. Let's take a look at the figure. Again, the deco on this guy is very detailed. It even carries on through here. Not so on the windshield or the shins, I guess you could call them now in robot mode. And a look at his face. His eyes are painted. And then some of this deco here carries up to his crest. No light pip. Now, as far as articulation goes, his head will go all the way around. He looks up that far, down that far. And he has a little bit of waggle. Waggle, waggle. And if you close the door, his arm will go all the way around full 360. Goes out a little better than 90 degrees. And rotation at the bicep. Our elbow gives you 90 degrees, and he does have wrist rotation. It will go all the way around. Waist rotation, all the way around. Kicks up that far. Kicks back that far. He'd probably kick himself in the head if his backpack weren't in the way. And no thigh cut for rotation, but it will rotate a little bit. Oh, no, I take it back. It's not a cut, it's a mushroom peg. And it will go all the way around. Awesome! And for his knee, because of transformation, he has much better than a 90-degree bend at his knee. And he does have some forward and back, up and down on his ankle. And of course, tilt. And for the gun slot and tab. I've untabbed him at the waist probably. Yep. There we go. No problemo. And since he's a zombie, we'll put his arms like that. Rain. Oh, wait. Sparks. Sparks. Barbara, they're coming to get you. And that does it for a look at robot mode. Next up, comparisons. And now let's take a look at the bot mode comparisons. First up, of course, is your friend and mine, Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee. Leader Class Netflix Optimus Prime. His Wavemate, Quintesson Decius Army Drone, Deluxe Class also. And of course, Deluxe Class Siege Barricade. Deluxe Class Siege Blue Streak. And Deluxe Class Siege Prowl. And that covers bot mode comparisons. And now for final thoughts on the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Decepticon Sparkless Bot. I like the deco on this guy, colors notwithstanding. Just the pattern of it is cool. If you like army builders, you will most likely like this guy. And this is one of my favorite siege molds that gets reused a lot. So I didn't have any problems getting or deciding to pick this one up or not. If you don't like this mold, you won't like this figure. If you're not a fan of the Netflix show, you might like this figure. Again, nice deco. And of course, everybody needs this guy because he's a zombie. And you're going to need him for that inevitable crossover. Transformers, The Rolling Dead, in its spin-off series, Fear the Rolling Dead, and its other spin-off series. Okay. Thank you again for watching my videos and putting up with my nonsense. If you like what you saw, or even if you didn't, please comment below. Just remember to be constructive in your criticism so that I can improve things if there's an issue. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that out of the way, I'll see you guys next time. And gals.